Hi friends, and welcome to Minivan Muse. I travel part-time in my self-built Honda minivan camper named Betty White. We find beauty, freedom, and simple moments on the road. I'm back! Happy New Year, everybody. I was feeling really poorly, and after almost 24 hours in one rest area, I knew I had to put up the white flag and go to a hotel. So I'm at a hotel outside of Phoenix. I do feel better. I'm not necessarily saying I needed to come to a hotel to feel better, but I'm saying that's what I chose to do. And I really battled with myself about it. Oh, you're not the tough van life person you think you are because you're sick and you're going to go to a hotel. At the end of the day, one, I don't really care what people think about me. And two, this is my vacation. And three, if I have the resources to do that, to make myself more comfortable, I'm going to do that. I have a camp spot tomorrow night, and I'm going to go visit a friend, and then it's off to Quartzsite, to the WRTR. Good morning. Oh, I feel 1,000 times better. We are on the road again. Here we are, Lost Dutchman State Park. Look at those rock formations. All right, let's get checked in. I am hungry. All right, we are here. About 65 degrees. We're gonna put up our bug screen on the sunroof. This thing has been working out really well. Let's get into the back. All right, I'm gonna eat my salad, enjoy the view, listen to my audiobook, and eat my lunch. All right, what's for dinner? Well, feeling a little lazy, and all I really have is rice to go along with I do have some more of those sausages, those spicy sausages, so didn't want to make rice again. So I have never been too big on these dehydrated meals, mostly because of the sodium. There's a lot of sodium in them. But I was at the REI in Tucson. Anyway, and I got this. Of course, spicy buffalo style chicken mac and cheese. We're going to eat dinner, after dinner coffee, work on a puzzle, go to bed, and we'll see you in the morning. Lost Dutchman, that's a wrap. I am going to visit a friend of mine in Phoenix, and then I'm on my way to Quartzsite. Today's Sunday, and I'll pick up the camera again on Tuesday when I'm leaving Phoenix. Good morning. Tuesday. And we have left Phoenix, and we are on the way to Quartzsite. Excited? Yes. Can I feel the end of vacation coming and the, oh crap, I gotta go back to work feeling? Yes. Am I gonna let it bother me? No, I'm just gonna look forward to what's left and excited to go to Quartzsite. I have tentative plans to meet up with some other people, so we'll see how that pans out. And for now, I'm gonna just turn on my audiobook and we're gonna cruise. Good morning. All right. First night at Quartzsite was a success. I met up with some nice ladies from a Facebook group that I'm a part of. I didn't want to film the camp because that would have been kind of like an invasion of privacy, but so today is the first day of the WRTR. I also didn't film yesterday. I'm volunteering there, and they had a volunteer meeting, and I met Bob Wells. So that was a nice treat, and they briefed us on our volunteer duties for today. I don't know how much of that I'm going to film. It's just kind of awkward if you're at an event like that. I don't know. We'll see. But before that, we are going to go. It's my guilty little pleasure to go get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit at the McDonald's. I never eat that stuff when I'm at home. Well, I wouldn't say never, but a couple times a year. But hey, I'm still on vacation. So bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit it is. And then we will head over to the event. Okay, day one of the WRTR is in the bag. What are my thoughts? There were about 200 to 300 people. There were maybe a handful of people under 40. It was by far an older crowd. Everybody was very nice. Everybody was smiling, and if you didn't even know them, they'd say hi to you. I don't know that I had too much of a idea of what it was going to be like, so I can't say, for example, I was disappointed or it wasn't what I thought it would be. It was very pleasant and nice. So the weather here was kind of halfway cloudy, halfway sunny all day. It was fine. Tomorrow should be more sunny, but I am going back to camp with the group of ladies I camped with last night. Here, I just wanted to show what it's like driving, because I was really curious about what the roads are like there. So this kind of shows a typical road to get out to where you can camp on the BLM land. Just go slow and avoid potholes. This video is from the next morning, just to kind of show you the view I had from the van. And I am going to kind of pan around a little bit so that you can see just kind of how close people are and things like that. I, again, camped with some other senior ladies that I know from a Facebook group. So I would say altogether, there were at least 25 or 30 vehicles that were with our group. I was not comfortable, going up in their face and throwing my camera in their face, so I'm just kind of panning around to give you an idea of what the scene was like at the campsite. So what are my thoughts so far? Very nice. Very pleasant people. Everyone's very friendly. Lots of camaraderie. I got to see another Honda Odyssey build yesterday. She really built it out. It's very nice. We go to the RTR during the day, and then in the afternoon and evening, we have a nice campfire. Believe it or not, I'm a very introverted person, so, I hang out as much as I can, as much peopling as I can do, and then I come to the van and just relax and do the same thing I would if I was at a rest area, work on a puzzle or watch a movie. Do have a decent signal here, so can watch YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm going to clean up, and then we'll be headed back to the WRTR for day 2. Last night I did hear music, and somebody was like, I could hear someone singing over the music. So, yikes. I don't know. I mean, it's BLM land. People get to do, one of the reasons people come out here is for freedom, but I don't know. I wouldn't be singing that loud in the middle of the night, waking people up. So, it was a little odd, but other than that, it's not the scary thing I thought it was going to be. Being around people makes a big difference. But I also think being here around people has helped to take the edge off, and so that in the future, I could probably do it myself without being so timid about it. As the sun sets on this trip, I'm carrying a lot home with me. There were some beautiful moments, visiting a dear friend, camping under star-filled skies, the peace of sitting still at a rest area. I got sick, I got better, I laughed, I drove, I sang, and I showed up for myself. The WRTR reminded me that there's a kind of comfort in just being around like-minded women. While I didn't walk away with a bunch of new best friends, I did feel like I was seen. Now I'm heading back home, back to work, back to a world that feels a little uncertain right now and a little heavier than I'd like it to be. But I'm grateful for the road, for the silence, and for the freedom to go and the ability to return. My friends, please take care, and I'll see you real soon.
And that's a wrap.